I want to tell you a story that hopefully is going to change the way that you look at the world. And I think this story really gets me to think about myself too and how I think about the world. I began the R3ciprocity Project thinking that if I did everything right and if I was helpful and encouraging and I told people that they can do good things, that a lot of people would start joining. I began the R3ciprocity Project thinking that I could build this simple platform. And once I built this platform, everybody would go onto it and they would want to get some sort of help from it for writing so we can get feedback on it. And as I've started putting this out, I'm well into this at this moment. You could see by all of the videos that I put out that I'm dedicated. But at any given moment, nothing happens. At any given moment, it's me doing the same thing at any given time. And I thought that I was going to be this highfalutin professor and everybody would be supportive in all sorts of dimensions, right? So students would want to join this platform so they can get help on their writing. The university that I'm at would be interested because it's an entrepreneurial endeavor. It's amazing. The colleagues that I have in academia would be interested to participate and they would help by, donating money and participating in various different ways because they see that, hey, this guy is he's putting himself on the sword and doing something that is challenging, that is going to benefit the field because there's lots of people that need this help because I was going through this. This story is about me when I was going through my PhD program, struggling to figure out how to do writing. And I thought, hey, there's more than me right there. There's all these people all over the place, all over the world that are struggling and feeling bad about themselves and thinking that I can't do this. So I thought, hey, everybody is going to join and participate and do all these wonderful things. But they don't. It doesn't happen. None of that happens. So what do I do? First of all, this is a story about humility. This is a story about saying, Dave or David, if you're my mom, get off your high horse. You're not that important. Nobody gives a crap. And I know that sounds really brutal to hear. Nobody cares about you. But it's the truth. Everybody is self-interested. They're all thinking about themselves. And so and this has been one of the biggest things I've learned with all of this. And as I've gone about of doing this, I have changed the way that I've thought about people. I've changed the way I've thought about the world. And it's not that other people are going to want to join. It's not what happens. It's that you become who you are deep down inside. You have the strength to get up and do it again and do it again and do it again. And that's all that matters. Every day, I will get up and I will make this happen. Every day, I'm going to put in one more little effort. Every day. And you will see it grow steadily over time. And the only thing I can possibly do, I can't help you, I can't help the rest of the world, I can't get people to participate and, all of those kind of things where all of a sudden everything's going to change and it's going to blow up. No, I can't do that. But what I can do is I can get back up and I can try again today. And I can keep going no matter what. And I do not need to wait on other people to make me happy. I don't have to think about other people in terms of they're going to come in. If only this happens, if only they do this, if only I get accepted here, if only I get this thing, then I'm going to be happy. You know what I say? Too bad it's your loss. That would have been cool for you. Remember, it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with them. And so if I have this internal strength, if I know that I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this again and I'm just going to march forward, just like this movie, I don't know if you remember it, Forrest Gump. It's from 20 years ago. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it. It's like a classic movie. It's Forrest Gump, who's his character. He just starts running across the country. And the line is, I don't know why I started running, but I was just running. And so he ran across the country. And he was running alone for the first time he crosses the country. Then he comes back and there's a few more followers and they're cheering him on. And then eventually at the end of it, there's all these people that are following, cheering him on. And then he stops. And that was it. And I think that's where I'm at this moment. I'm okay with who I am, and I'm just going to run. I don't need any of those people around me, and I'm just going to do my thing and make this thing happen day in and day out. So the amount of humility that I have gotten from this experience, this is the thing that's mind-blowing, right? Like mind-blowing is that I'm in a profession that we know we struggle at this. This is hard to do, and people talk about it on a regular basis. That writing and making research papers is hard, doing science is hard. And I'm in business schools. So there's some people that actually have some money, and yet they don't participate. And then I don't fault them for that, right? And I think that's amazing that they're doing that and they're managing their money just perfectly fine. And I'm going to walk forward knowing that it's just going to be me and I'm going to be happy and I'm going to smile at everybody that I see, where I know it's just going to be me. And so I want you to think about that. Whatever project, the thing that you are doing, just be humble. Know that the rest of the world does not care. And so you have to take it on you to walk forward, to do this thing no matter what. And I'm going to make this happen. This whole thing is going to happen. And I'm going to be Forrest Gump, where eventually it'll happen. And that's it. One little day at a time, one little step at a time, every single day. And you will see this. And you will see me put out more videos encouraging you to go do good things. Make sure that you have good internal strength, where you fight against the world, where the world is some arbitrary thing, but you're just going to be good. You're just going to say, I'm okay with who I am. I like who I am, and I'm just going to walk forward. Everybody else, they're sitting there on the sidelines watching until they don't. That's all I wanted to say. Have some humility. Accept the world for what it is. You can't change them. You could only change yourself. Move forward for what it actually is. One of the most important things I've learned with this is I got to hold back. I can't help other people. And the only way that I can help other people is make sure that I'm steady, I'm happy and healthy, and I let them come around. And I hope you do the same thing. All right. Take care. And have a wonderful day. Bye.